Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. So my name is Kaisha. I'm a peer advisor in the CJ's office, the Center for Global Intercultural Study. I'm a senior at the University of Michigan. I major in psychology, minor in international studies, and I'm a part of Vassar College.
Great. And when and where did you study abroad?
So after my freshman year, so summer 2014, I studied abroad for a month in India. And then last year, so almost actually exactly a year ago, I did a winter semester in Buenos Aires, Argentina for 4 months. And I'm trying to go to Iceland this summer. Actually, no, not trying. I was accepted yesterday.
Nice. Congratulations. And why did you decide to study abroad?
For me, it's kind of always been a dream of mine to go abroad. Nobody in my family before me had been abroad ever, especially my immediate family. And so it was always kind of like this thing, like I really just want to go experience somewhere else. I grew up in a small town, and so I wanted to go see the world and see what else was out there, which is also part of the reason I came to such a big school. And so I immediately knew I just wanted to go abroad, but I didn't know how to get there. And so I kind of looked around, looked at the opportunities, looked into this office where I now work, which is the study abroad office, and I found something and I went for it and I was accepted and went abroad.
Nice. And then you went abroad again.
Yep.
And now you're thinking about another opportunity. Great. Were finances a concern for you? And if they were, how did you afford to study abroad?
They were very much a concern. I don't have a lot of money financially. So when I came here, that was my biggest concern. How will I go abroad? How will I pay for it? Will I have to take out loans? Will I have to be in like much more debt? And so I talked to the people in this office as well as like financial aid and other places, and I found some really amazing scholarships that helped me go abroad. And I'm hoping to do that again, but we'll see.
Okay. And can you tell us if while you were abroad, if you experienced any discrimination or did you feel you were treated any differently because of how you identify?
I definitely experienced discrimination. One very clear example for me was in Buenos Aires. I do speak Spanish proficiently, but I was really nervous and really just like, oh my God, so new, what am I gonna do? And so Spanish was a complete gibberish to me at that moment in time for the first week and a half or so that I was there. And so I think about day 5, I was in an elevator with my roommate, and there was this older gentleman on the, I have a cough, sorry. There was this older gentleman in the elevator, and we were like saying like, hello, how are you? How's your day been? Do you like Buenos Aires so far? And he suddenly turned to me and he pointed at my hair and he started laughing. And I was like, oh, maybe he likes my hair. And I was like, yeah, I got a compliment. And then he exited the elevator. My roommate turned to me and she said that he said my head like it was electrocuted, like I put my finger in a socket and I just electrocuted myself. And so that was very discouraging for me and very hurtful. And I kind of had to figure out how to push past that. But it really helped that after that, every single other experience I had surrounded my hair, and like not even just the color, but like, I don't know, just I love my hair. So everyone said that it was beautiful. I even actually was being served ice cream one day, and the guy who was serving just stopped what he was doing and was like, I just want to tell you, I absolutely adore your hair. I've never seen anything like it before. I think it's the most beautiful thing ever. And so it was so much just like a duality between like that first negative experience and everything that was wonderful afterwards. So.
Great, good to hear. Did you feel like you had a support system or people you could go to express any concerns while you were abroad?
I did, yeah. I made some really good friends and I went to them. I also went to staff with my program. I was with a U.S. student-only program where we were placed in the center of Buenos Aires, and we were allowed to explore. But the staff spoke a lot of English, so if we were having like a hard time like navigating, they would help us. And I also actually was able to call my family using a lot of like Wi-Fi enabled apps. And so I remember calling my best friend and being like, oh my God, like this just happened. And she's like, Keisha, you gotta calm down. You'll be okay. I know you're nervous, but you'll figure it out. It'll all be good. And so that was kind of what I did.
Great. And last question, if you were to give advice to a student who's a little hesitant, fearful of going abroad, what advice would you give to that student?
I think going abroad is amazing. It's a challenge, and that's why I love it so much. I'm a very shy person, and so I love being able to push myself out of like what I know my boundaries are. And going abroad and being able to like, immerse yourself in the culture, meet new people, experience new things, try new food, maybe talking a new language or a language you're trying to learn is just something that pushes you so hard beyond your boundaries that you really kind of rediscover yourself and what you really want in the world. That's the hope that I have for myself every time I go. So, I will forever say go abroad because I think it is an absolutely beautiful experience. Challenging and difficult, but beautiful. So, ultimately worth it.
Great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.